Wait, why is the game missing? Because it's not on, that's why. Oh, you big.
Hmm?
It just got really, really big. It's peculiar.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll be fixed now.
Oh, I'm loud.
Why are you loud? When are you not loud?
Hmm?
When are you not loud?
Better.
Mall.
Maybe with 2 people we can go back to desktop sharing again?
Maybe.
I don't know if it works well.
Only one way to find out.
So you want us to switch on Discord?
Let's have a look. How does that look? Silence.
Well,
Yeah, we need to see a sample.
yeah, are we on the right screen?
I'd say so.
Yeah. Well,
That looks okay.
we will see if you play the game.
Yeah, the font of the dialogue is way smaller than
Yeah.
of the main menu, but let's just try it out. If it doesn't work well, we just switch back to stream.
Sure. That is what we can do. We should be live. Are we alive?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Live and alive.
Many things. Oh, that's not gonna work for me. Do that. Select a life or resume a life. Select a life?
I don't know.
What did we call it? Macbeth featuring Discord.
Yes.
Ah. Thumbs up for setting up. How does that look?
Your path brings you back where does it, child?
Okay, that was quick.
I can read it quite well.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what to do.
I think we were done with her.
Yeah, I think so too. No, I just came back to check on you. Did we collect anything?
We haven't bought anything yet.
From her?
Yes, because we just got a spellbook.
Oh, I had some questions for you then.
Yeah.
No, purchase some cures and charms from you, that's it.
There they are. Quite a
So,
lot.
what do we want to have?
And our money is limited. So we have things like Scroll of Chromatic Orb. Allows you to cast the orb. It's 50 feet. Where's the actual part? This summons a large magical orb of color, which can then be hurled at a target using the caster's normal attack roll +3. The color of the orb changes depending on the caster's level. So we'll be red? I think we're orange actually.
How much damage are we doing right now with the axe or whatever we're using?
It's like 6.
So 1 to 8 and additional 1 to 4 points of fire damage, so it would be more, actually, if we're lucky. I'd say we should go for it.
Try it.
Alright. So that's one item. Scroll of Identity. This spell reveals the mysteries of an enchanted object, allowing you to know its exact abilities.
That's so
What are they?
familiar.
What are things that we don't know anything about?
Well, whenever we pick up another spell book, tattoos, weapons, normal items, but it'll say there's something odd about this item, etc. Or
So-
even just to reveal things that we find. Like, we might find a wall, it'll say there's something inscribed on this wall, but we can't identify what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a base spell we really should grab.
Mm-hmm.
How much money do we have left?
867, so it's 240 so far. Magic missile. It's kind of self-explanatory. The spell summons a magical missile that strikes its target unearly for 2 to 5 points of damage with no saving throw possible. In addition, the caster gains 1 extra missile every 2 levels for a total of 5 missiles at level 9.
Much higher range than that orb thing.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, does that orb thing have some sort of area of effect damage?
No. This one is 80 foot plus 30 foot per level.
Which is
Mm-hmm.
pretty much.
And it's a level 1.
So you go for this one, and if they are in near range, you change for the orb?
Mm-hmm.
The higher the level,
Yeah,
the
but-
less we can learn. Scroll of Pacify, 180 feet, and it lasts for 40 seconds. As per the name, this spell will magically pacify 2 to 8 creatures of 6 HD or less in the area of effect. This affects all types of creatures except for undead. When cast, creatures must immediately make a saving throw versus the spell. If they fail, they stop all activities that require any exertion, including arguments, combat. From here, the affected creatures will fall into a deep slumber.
Would be interesting when we're passing through that area where you say you don't want to kill the guys because they keep respawning.
Yep.
No.
Would have been handy before if they like tried to attack us. We just cast this. Hang on, you saw nothing. We didn't even talk. I'm gone back.
Scroll of Friends. One's charm, one's beauty, and one's charisma is oftentimes the key to gaining the trust of strangers and creating new friends. When cast, the caster temporarily gains 2 to 8 points of charisma, which could be helpful in making new friends or opening new paths.
So if we're going for that path, could be useful.
Yeah. So before talking to people, then.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 480 now.
Yeah.
We can only get Scroll of Blindness. We can't afford any more, which there's quite a bit. All the way to
I
Scroll
think
of
we
Blur.
should save some money.
Yeah.
So,
And then we've
free.
got Blindness. How frail is a body, but it depends upon its eyes. So basically, they can hit you less.
Also, awesome range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe interesting for a boss fight.
That's true. Sure. Grab
Do you
it.
actually have enough mana to cast all of them?
Yes.
Okay. Well, 70. Yeah. So we have 100 left.
Our things below. A couple of healing items.
I think we already have a few, right?
We do. Infinite Recall.
Mana?
Yeah, while practicing, some mage students discovered a means to condense and store knowledge into a charm form. This particular charm contains the entire resource library of the famed Karan School of Mages. Unfortunately, the effects of this charm are fleeting, and the user is rendered unintelligible for a short period of time.
Okay.
So don't use it if you're trying to go into a dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, then we're pretty much out of money after that.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
So now you copy those into your spellbook.
Did I even buy them? Oh, I didn't even buy them. Wait, why does this say stops? Oh, because I ran out of space.
We have no space, man.
No space. We don't want a dirty rat tail. Oh. Look that. And learn
And once you
them.
copy them, you get the space in your inventory back.
Yes.
Good to know.
Tussman's request, mortuary task, and receipt. We don't need these things. Go away. And we've got junk. Pen's note, Dustman robes. We don't need that anymore. Dirty rat charm. That's fine. Let's get the rest of them. Friends and blindness.
Oh, you still have that chromatic orb spell.
Oh.
Haven't you copied it?
I don't think I did. It's already in the caster spellbook.
Oops. So you bought that erroneously.
It's fine.
Oh, no,
Well then, sell.
Yeah. For a fraction
Okay,
of its
so
price.
if you scroll, the quality decreases significantly. For example, now I could not read anything on that screen.
Yeah, same.
But as long as the picture is static, I can read it.
Right. And there. Now we've got all of our abilities. Wait, why can't I select? Okay, I can't select abilities. Maybe out here. Nope. Mage spellbook. Ah, I didn't even put them on yet. Bleh, that one. And friends or pacify? Friends was charisma. Pacify was stunning.
Yeah, I would say it depends on if you're planning to go through that area where that fags are. I'd say you go for pacify. If you are planning on doing a lot of dialogues, go for friends. So you would have to change it every now and then.
Friends. We can't learn any level 2. We've got Bloodbridge already.
What's that?
A bizarre compact of the healer's heart and the merchant's mind. This necromantic spell transfers your very body into a marketplace that barters life and death. Your life essence can be given to others at a cost to yourself. When cast, the mage can select any living, non-undead target within touch range and drain life from himself, 2 hit points plus 1 hit point per level of the caster, and give it to the target. So it's a healing spell, but at a price.
Okay, the only guy in our party is undead, right?
Yes.
So not of much use now.
So I need to go back to her now and rest again. I'll think about the mage class.
Found stuff? Oh no, never mind.
I think that was the hammer and the notes on the floor there. Yeah. We'll just leave that for her. I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
So what quests are we going to do now? I think we still have to find that guy, Black Rose, or whatever his name was.
Rotten William is dead. Now I have to kill Black Rose for Crystal. We don't know.
Where was he again?
We don't know.
Okay.
Marissa. She's somewhere in the hive. Fair skinned. It always wore blue. So we could go to the hive first.
Yeah, why not?
Let's find him.
Because we can't go to the upper wards. And there's also a spell or a ruby for him. Okay. So we need to go to the hive.
Wow, now it's extremely blurry.
Spells. Oh, well, never mind. I don't have pacify. I can make friends, but I cannot pacify. Ah, running away. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to click that area. If you fine, just have a look at what it looks like. Magic.
Boom.
Dabus. Can I speak for you? You see a Dabus, and is dressed in long flowing robes and is floating slightly above the ground.
Are those different people than the ones that were building something? I think they're building something too. Greetings.
They build and destroy.
Mm-hmm.
Turns to face you, and a series of symbols appear around its head. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there.
I had some questions for you.
The Dabus waits.
What are you doing?
I don't think
Huh?
we can actually do this yet. A batch of symbols appear above the Dabus head. I attend to my duties.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very descriptive, thanks, very well.
Dabus bows slightly, symbols swirl around his head, then turns away. So... Oh, we are in the little... All of this is the hive. So we're looking for a woman with blue.
Who wears blue?
I'm going here. Don't think we've ever gone in here yet. A dwelling. Bar. You see the tall figure of a creature standing before you. The lower portion of its body resembles that of a goat. However, just above its powerful forelegs, its shape takes on a more human appearance, with a man's torso, arms, and head, all of which are covered in polished armor. The creature's eyes are closed, and it appears to be sleeping.
Greetings. Don't wake him up.
The creature snorts briefly, but its eyes remain shut. Apparently, it is not a light sleeper.
Let the creature sleep.
I love how I just like quick nod. Like, thank you, Arlo. You see a short, balding man standing what serves as a foyer to this ramshackle flophouse. His bushy eyes are furrowed in concentration as he picks up what appears to be scabs on his large, bulbous nose.
Greetings.
A man doesn't bother to look up. Instead, he continues to stare cross-eyed down at his nose. Yeah, what do you want?
I had some questions.
Well, nice. And I'm sure you'll find your answers someday, but I've got me a business to run, so if you don't want a bed, then I suggest you back off.
Do we want a bed? No, we just slept, right?
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Would have helped to use that friend spell on that guy.
Ooh. Oh no, the friend spell is on ourselves. Like that.
Oh, okay.
Could try again.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Maybe now we have more charisma and now he talks differently? I have some questions.
No.
Oh, okay, it didn't work.
Okay, bye. Doesn't want to be our friend.
At least we're all shiny now. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Barclay.
To this area of the hive. God, we're always in danger in this place. This obsidian monument has names chiseled onto it. Apparently that's all. Septai? This woman...
Slip.
Well, slip.
Yeah, wait, let me wait to be able to read it. Okay, I have to guess. This woman's face looks broken and she's covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She's cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of a monument, at the name Sphere.
Greetings.
Get you back! A woman's teeth peel black, displaying a row of black cannons. What do you want of Siftai?
Holy crap. What's the matter?
What wrong? Chaos Chaosman wrecked up my cart, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore. Now there's nothing but names on this memorial wall.
Chaos Man?
Chaosmen. A faction, they says. What they are is an adult bunch that runs wild through the hive and does whatever they please. We never did no harm to them. Then they lope in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach.
Is this the same question then?
Just try it.
Yeah, who are those chaosmen who attacked you?
They're a hive gang. A bunch of adult sots that call themselves the Staff Dogs Barking. Or some such barmy nonsense. Number 1.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't mind penning some blah blah man in the dead book for some coin. You got the copper, we'll talk some. You clicked it so I couldn't read it
Copper
anymore.
earring in your purse if you pen 3 of those murdering sots in the dead book. Jake?
What? Copper earring?
She's asking me to kill them.
Yeah,
And she will pay you a copper earring. Which
Right.
is worth 40 of that things.
Oh, is it? Okay. I'll see to it that they are put into the dead book. Can you tell me where they might be found?
Go at the south gate. Spyward from there. Then walk around the block until you comes to a place where men run in circles, howling at the sick sky. There's the stuffed dogs. They are.
Yeah, I've been to that block. It's the one with all the harlots and drunks south of here. I'll go there and return shortly. Well then.
Definitely like our places. So I want to look out for this lady in blue. Oh, well, you're a lady in red. And you're a mage, okay.
Oh, I still have to wait.
Look at the stream.
I think I'll do. Oh, it's buffering. Never mind.
Well, reload.
Blast! I almost had it in that time. Don't you know it's dangerous to interrupt spellcasters while they are evoking a spell? Luckily for you, I was only practicing. Well, what is it you want?
My apologies for disturbing you. Bye!
I like to walk into people's houses, just randomly walk in like, what are you doing?
Hey, talk to me.
I think it's better if I reload this one.
Bean ban.
Yeah, much better. So I'll go for stream then.
Yeah, same.
Doop. Gathering dust bar.
What a nice name for a bar.
Zombie guard. The skeptic. Mortai Gravesend. I'll do that. This tiny wizened man is dwarfed by his huge dustbin robes. They look as though they're chosen to cloak his small stature. Although he looks to be in his late 90s, this man is extremely energetic. He fidgets continuously, but his arms dart around the bar like a bird's.
Greetings.
The man's eye gleam as he takes your measure, and he gives a slight nod in greeting. Hail, and well met, traveler. You look like one who's just getting their single legs about them. Pardon me, have we met before? Your face seems familiar somehow.
Possibly. Are you certain it was me?
Maybe I was mistaken. Well, no matter, no matter. How is it that Morty Gravesend may help you? Do you see a contract, perhaps?
Contract?
The contract? Why, it is but a simple transaction. From the depths of a huge robe, Morty pulls forth a dusty parchment and a quill pen. I give you 50 commons. In return, after death, the Dustman faction may claim your remains. What use will you have for them at that point, anyway?
Should we do it? If we're dead, we're dead.
But
And
then,
we can't die.
but then we lose our money. Because we can't technically die.
Sounds
What?
pretty.
You forget the character is immortal. You can't actually die.
Hang on. But it says, oh, the thing says I give 50, and that means we give them 50. I thought they would give us 50.
Oh no, it is. I give you 50. Oh, so he does give us 50.
Right. Then let's do it. 50 copies for my corpse. Very well, I say. Take my corpse.
Wait. What's the catch?
Oh, too late. Excellent. Morty looks overjoyed. With a thin smile, he places a dusty sheet of parchment and the quill pen in front of you. You shall not regret it. He drops his finger at 3 points on the page. Sign here, and here, and here. And our transaction is concluded.
Go for 2.
Why?
There's some catch, and I would like to know which.
Sure. You know, she wants to know why you show more emotion than the other dustman.
Morty's smile turns cold. I trust you meant no offense, sir.
So?
2 or 3, what do you think?
So you want to know?
I want to know.
Well, then let's go the friendly route and say, I meant no offense, but you seem awfully eager to sign this contract with me. And for a dustman, eagerness strikes me as odd.
Eager? Sir, do you wish to sign the contract or not? If not...
Is there a problem with showing emotions?
Oh my, yes. Too much passion, too much emotion prevents one from reaching the true depth. To be passionate runs contrary to the philosophy of our faction.
True death?
The true death is a state of peaceful oblivion all dustmen aspire to, and help all others reach. Anything that ties a soul to this life is shunned by our faction, whether these ties are possessions or emotions. You see, passions act as an anchor on the soul, preventing it from reaching the true depth. Very bad, very bad.
Well then, I had some other questions after I don't get the 50 bucks.
Oh, of course, of course. It would be my pleasure to answer any questions you may have.
So, have you seen the journal recently? I've missing mine. I dropped it somewhere.
I know nothing about a journal. I deal with documentation of a much different sort.
I know. You mean that contract you mentioned? What about it?
Contract? Why, it is about a bloody blow. Only you have use for your body anyway. It's literally a loop.
bloody. So.
I think there's a catch. I wouldn't go for it.
Well then, not interested, thanks, bye.
He might give us 50 coppers, but if we die, he might strip our body. Like, we'll have nothing.
Well then. I don't think you can help me, bye.
But I can help you, I can!
No.
Corty? Morty calls out as you leave, his voice pleading. Return should you be in need of funds, and more Morty can help. All in exchange for your signature?
No. Morty doesn't want it.
If something looks to be too good to be true, it is too good.
He's not giving us 1,000, he's giving us 50. So that he can take our body, not just anyone. I don't care.
As you approach, the elderly woman turns and stares at you. La, look who's coming a-calling on Seer today. Death's dearest son. By every power and its mother, boy, what crypt did you crawl out of?
I'm fresh from the mortuary, actually.
That's so? Warms my ears to hear you gave that place the laugh, boy. Not much of a watering hole for one who isn't relieving themselves. Too many cobwebs and dusty minds.
You don't like the mortuary, aren't you a dustman?
A dustman, I suppose. I've seen enough sand pass through the hourglass while wearing these robes. This body's almost ready to pay the ferryman.
Are you afraid of dying?
Course I am, boy. Who isn't? Well, except dustmen. They are not afraid because they've been swallowing so much of their own... What? Can't barely read that.
Bet.
Oh, bad droppings over the decades. They've blinded themselves into thinking that death is some kind of release. Tch.
It is a release of some sort.
If you think this life is a burden, boy, then perhaps. I'm not convinced of that.
So what sparked this crisis of faith?
Life, I suppose, it... Ha! Never you mind. I won't bore you with the niggling details.
I'd like to know, actually.
Oh, would you? How old you take me for, boy?
Oh.
Okay, hang on. Hang on.
I don't know and I don't care.
No. Oh boy.
2?
Let her down gently. Not too old. Wink, wink.
Well, you're wrong. I'm really old. Now, I spent most of my long years teaching dustmen. I've seen many dustmen whelps grow within our order, taught them the ways of affection, kept the faith, preached the tenets of affection, and so on and so on. No questions, no doubt. This life was merely an antechamber that led to the true death.
What happened?
Well, a half month back, I went sick with the fever. I thought it was the end. It rattled my cage.
How?
Doesn't it say cage, no?
Yeah.
There's something about having your faction members circle around your deathbed, like a pack of pale-faced ghouls, nodding and agreeing that your suffering and dying is all for the best. Oh, she is so fortunate. She shall soon be relieved of the burden of life. Burden of life? That's when it struck me.
That?
That there's something adult about not appreciating your life. But Desmond keeps saying that life is misery and suffering. Is it? That we should be happy to pass on into oblivion? Should we? Questions, questions, and precious few answers.
What will you do?
To be square, boy. I don't know. That's the problem with doubt. I can't even trust that what I'm feeling is true. Or if I'm scared of death only because of my brush with a fever. Or even what I should do. Is this a passing thing? I don't know.
So which direction do you want to push them?
There's a bit more.
Oh sure. Oh wow. Is it a difficult thing? Look, I had some other no. as we are this event, no, I will have. So should we go with one? I think we should, because I don't think that we are the people believing in this kind of thing. That is a relief,
I'd say the same.
right? See, if you had truly believed in the dustbin philosophy, then your brush with the fever would not have left you with such doubts.
Maybe so, maybe so. I'll have to over some more.
You sure? It's no small matter.
And now it's buffering again. Great.
Oops, you're
Live
offline.
is offline. Even better.
Whoa! Why is it going so high? Hold the phone. Why did it just do that?
Who's high?
It went really high all of a sudden. Shouldn't have done that. Its upload speed went up to 20,000.
Nice.
That's far too high. No wonder it was buffering all of a sudden and gave up. It should be restoring now.
Yeah,
we're back.
fine.
Okay. Now, enough of me rattling on about my woes. You look like you shared a few handshakes with death yourself. Hasn't that changed your views somewhat? Doesn't it make you appreciate life a bit more?
Well, my condition is unique. I woke up in the mortuary. I think they mistook me for a corpse and were prepared to bury me. The strange thing is, I think I actually had died and got better.
You're rattling my coffin.
Go
Go for the truth.
It's true.
Strange are the ways of the plains, and I've seen too much to throw any tale out with a wash. If it's true, why does this happen?
All I know is I woke up in the mortuary with no memory and covered with enough wounds to kill me 3 times over.
Now, don't be saying that too loud. Most peculiar. Never heard anything like that. Shame about the memories.
Do you have any ideas why this happened?
Nay, not a one. Never knew anyone who death wouldn't take. Until now.
Even death rejects me.
I'm rejected by everyone. My family, my pets, even Dad's like, no.
Only death says, no, I don't want you. Stay back. Well, perhaps I could ask you some more questions.
Even the nothingness doesn't want me.
Yeah.
Questions. Well, you can ask. Crypt crawler.
I'm searching for a man named Farrod. Have you seen him?
Fat, dark. He's the worst of a collector lot. I heard he has his kip set up somewhere in Ragpicker Square. Many streets west of a mortuary gate. Dangerous place, though. Some of those collectors aren't patient enough to wait for folks to die, so they can sell them for jink.
We know what collectors are, right? So don't I have to ask that. I see. I had some other questions, maybe. We asked for the journal, right?
What about number 2?
Yeah, let's check what that offers. I wanted to ask something about more of the dustman and put one of the
No harm in it. Who's on your mind?
Oh yeah, right. Can you tell me about the Mortai guy? He's strange.
What? I thought you were going to ask about a dustman. There's no dustman who's less a dustman than that chink, smacking bone box rattling like what?
What do you mean?
What is so anxious to impress his what? Betters?
Yeah.
By getting the most dead contract signed that I wonder if he'll ever be a dustman.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
Well,
I don't know.
he's not a dustman. That's the thing. Maybe he's an apprentice or something.
He's eager to get contract signed, boy. He's concerned about his reputation. He's thinking of his career in the dustman. That alone says it all.
Should we continue to ask? That she says literally that he is not a dustman?
Yeah.
Let's try. I still don't understand because I'm stupid.
It's said that passions kill. For dustmen, it's the opposite. Passions keep you alive. And if you can't strip yourself of passions, whether eagerness, greed, or ambition, then you're doomed to never truly die, because life will always hold a piece of you.
What does dying have to do with being a dustman? Do they have to be dead? What?
I think what she means is dustmen aren't supposed to really have something to live for, but he does.
Huh?
He just wants to make money, so he wants to be alive. Otherwise, money would have no value to him. So he can't
that's
really
true.
be called a dustman because he wants to live.
Right.
And dustmen don't want to live.
Right. They're all depressive and shit. And they basically value death in that sense, but not out of the financial stuff for them, but because of the relief that it is for the people that die. Okay, can I ask you about some other dustmen? Do we know any? I think one or two.
Think we can.
Do it.
Complete silence.
What?
What's going on?
Is Discord dead again?
Hello?
We're still here.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, ich bin aber weg.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. So I thought I was disconnected.
No, I just reconnected. I read, can I ask you about some other dustmen? And I agreed to you and said, like, they value death for the death part of it and not for the money.
So we went for 1, so what about 2?
Yeah, actually I met a scribe named Dahl in the mortuary. Do you know him?
Stahl! He was my instructor in the philosophical arts during my early training at the mortuary, and a crusty fool to boot. He's ill, so my ears tell me. I bet he'll even bore death with his presence.
Wow.
Is he dying?
Sicker than a spotted dog he is. Not much scent left in the hourglass for him.
Can I ask you some other dustmen? One of the embalmers in the mortuary, Iveen, do you know her?
Who?
Strange young woman. Poor eyesight, near deaf, talents for hands.
Maybe she's a new initiate. I've never heard of her.
Okay, then we are done, right?
I'd say so. So
I must take my leave. Farewell.
Bye-bye. Oh, why can't we just speak to the zombie worker here?
Because they can talk.
We also haven't spoken to Morty yet. How do I... There, dialogue. What's eating you, Chief?
Can you tell me a little about Ziggle? Did we do this yet? I don't think
We
so.
haven't done any of this. Siggle's a ring-shaped city that's squatting on top of an infinitely tall spire, and what some claim to be in the center of the plains. Of course, how it could be at the top of an infinitely tall spire, and how the city could even be at the center of the plains, raises some questions.
Anything else?
The signal's called the City of Doors, most because there's a lot of invisible doors that lead in and out of it. Just about any art, door frame, barrel hook, bookshelf, or open window might be a portal under the right conditions. It all depends if you have the right key to open it.
I think we already know what that the key can be anything.
If this is the portal thing, we know this. I have another question.
What's eating you, Chief?
What? Okay, let's try this. Marjorie, I don't mind you tagging along, but is there anything else you could do except chatter?
Hey, chattering is my best trait. Eh?
Oh, that's good to hear.
No, but seriously, Chief, I got a knack for chattering in just the right way. I can really bend an ear. You know what I'm saying? I got insults, backtalk, stuff that curls someone's ears into their skull, you know?
You know, he doesn't even have ears. How can he bend an ear? How's that useful?
It's one of my many talents. I call it my lenity of curses. You see, sometimes I can really bend someone's ear with just the right comment. Of course, then I usually have to do a lot of running afterwards, but you get the idea.
How does it work?
Can't even run.
Well, I can spit insults at someone until they get mad enough to chase me around.
I think we had this explained to us once already. I had some other questions.
What's in you, Chief?
Yeah, let's try. I could use some advice. What do you think we should do next?
Well, here's how I see things.
Go on.
I think you
With
should
our
try
eyes.
and root out this ferret wherever he's set up kip. You wouldn't have had those directions tattooed on your back if you didn't have some inkling it was up with you. One of the lookers around here has to know where he is.
Good point. I had some other questions.
What's eating you, Chief?
Can you read to me what's tattooed on my back again? I forgot it.
Aw, come on, Chief. Don't tell me you forgot again.
I just need to refresh my memory.
Bet I'm gonna be hearing that a lot. How am I clearing a throat? Okay, let's see. I know you feel like you've been drinking a few stacks wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Ferret can to fill you on the rest of the chant, if it's not in the dead book already.
Keep going.
I will, hold on. Alright, here's the last bit. Don't lose the journal or you'll be up this thing's end. And wherever you do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal and find Ferret.
Too bad, already too late.
Whoops. Don't tell anyone. I got this in Gothic too. Don't tell anyone that you saw me. Hey, blah blah. This guy in the tower there. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Well, but we asked this, right? We asked this, I think. But tried, and there wasn't a journal with me.
Nope, you were stripped to the skins, like I said before. Looks like you got enough for a journal pen on your body.
Could that be it? Could the journal be on my body? No, because that thing on my body said read the journal, and it shouldn't be read me now. That's not how reading something
Then
works.
I would go for free.
Well, no, we had one more. True enough, I had one more question, I think. You said you're a mimer, right, Marty? Did we do this?
Yep, a mimer is a floating encyclopedia. You put information in, you get information out.
Oh yeah. That sounds. All right, then let's go.
How about...
I think we had this. He doesn't know from the back or something. Try it. How did you die, Marty?
No idea, Chief. I kind of forgot when I died. Can't say I blame myself much. At least there was something waiting for me after I died. Even if it is life's a floating skull, I mean, it could be worse.
Can try to ask what happened to your body.
I don't know, alright? It's just gone. But don't think I miss it, because I'm happy just the way I am. And I don't need your half-wit judgments or snide remarks, alright?
Okay, bye.
Shake a leg.
Shake a leg.
I'm not convinced you are some sort of walking curse that's destined to follow me around.
Look who's talking. Let's go.
Don't think there's anyone else here. Awaiting death. Okay. It's an interesting name. Before you is a young dustman with stubble on his chin and dark circles beneath his eyes. It's me! No, he's staring at the wall with a somber expression.
Greeting.
The dustman doesn't look up. He stares straight ahead as if he's seeing something several leagues behind the walls of the bar.
Can I ask you some questions?
The dustman doesn't respond. He keeps staring into the distance.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Let's go, Chief. This dusty might as well be fertilizer.
Fair enough. Let's get out of here.
As you turn to leave, the dustman suddenly speaks, his voice barely a murmur. You have to strain to hear the words. You think he said something about wanting to die.
What did you say?
The boy's expression does not flicker. Do you want to die?
Truth, no, do you?
Yes. Why do you want to live?
Right. There are certain questions I need answered about my life before I'm willing to surrender it. I want to find out who I am.
The dustman listens silently. After you speak, it does not respond, merely watches you. He looks like he is thinking.
Do you want to die? Is that why you ask?
Yes.
He said that.
Yes.
Why do you want to die?
This existence is a mockery of life. I do not wish to continue the charade any longer. Why would anyone wish to remain in this foul city in the center of a multiverse that feeds on pain and hatred? Death is silent, comforting.
Free.
What? Really? No! That's a bleak outlook. There's a lot more to live than pain and hatred.
Oh, come on.
Well, but... What?
Come on, talk it out.
No!
Hello, Ding.
Still free.
What you gonna go
Throw a
for, Chris?
coin.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Paper, scissors. You gotta do rock, paper, scissors. I got it. They're actually doing it.
Okay. Then why haven't you killed yourself already? And lost.
God. I have been looking for a means to end my life. Will you kill me?
Free! Free!
It depends how much.
He tosses a small bag onto the table. And this bag is all I own. 50 coppers. Kill me and it is yours.
Oh, we can give this to the guy then. Oh no. Give this? What? Hang on. What? So.
But if we do this in front of all the other dustmen...
Yeah, right.
they will be a bit angry.
Yes.
Can we just take them outside or in some dark alleyway and do it there? Because I'm not for killing them there. Well, we do know number 2. Again, hold on. I don't want your money. I want to know why you want to die. But I guess we'll circle back.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So do you want to go the shrink's way now?
Yes. That's a bleak outlook. There's a lot more to life than suffering.
This is living? This existence is a mockery of life. I do not wish to continue the charade any longer. Death is silent, comforting. Maybe after the
first death.
The dustman blinks and sneers. The first death? What? Were you resurrected?
Yeah, what if he attacks you first? Do we still arouse anger?
I guess so, because he's like a dustman and we are just a guy running around. What do you think?
Still looking. 4 or 5 maybe.
Yeah,
Because I don't think we get that much farther with that guy.
right. I'll try. I don't know. I've yet to see what lies beyond death, and remember, like, if I see again, maybe, but if I die again, perhaps I then could speak of it.
The dustman blinks and sneers. You lie. No mon can die more than once, not without being resurrected by mighty magics.
So
4. I don't know if it's really worth killing that guy and get a lot of angry people in return.
I don't think it is. If I ever die and remember, I will return and speak good to you. Then you may gauge whether I lie or not. Farewell. Awaiting death.
Well, that's one way to do it, I suppose. Still looking for this lady in blue.
Mm-hmm.
Anna.
You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature. And a horn shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail. It is flicking back and forth as you watch. Pike off!
Should we do it or should we still talk to her? Greetings. So she's not in the mood, I think.
I don't know.
Do you want to insist? Do you want to leave her alone?
Insist.
Okay. Who are you?
Pike off, you what? Clueless sod.
Wow. I'll not talk like this to a girl with like shoulder pads. Guess she'll smash this into our face. Hey, easy, I just had some questions.
Aye? And what is what you want?
I'm looking for someone named Ferret. Do you know where I can find him?
I might. I might say it more if you sweeten the question. Chink chink, No.
Chink, chink. Chink, chink.
She means money.
Oh.
Of course she does. What was girl said? Hot coin.
Alright, how much?
How much is it to know? Come on, I haven't got all day, I haven't... I would say not worth it.
Well then, never mind, farewell.
Aye, pack off to wherever you came from then.
Just leave. We already said farewell.
Stop getting hit and move. What's in here? Someone's home, probably.
Let's just go there. Hello.
Wife of Engyar. Oh, he was right there. Whoops.
This woman looks like to be in her middle years. Oh, she looks old to me. And her hair has streaks of grey running through it. Lines of worry crisscross her face. As she sees you, she seems torn between asking you to leave and calling for the man at the table.
Greetings, hello.
I've just come into your home. Yet, you'd best leave, for I call my husband. He won't take kindly to ye having barged your way into our home.
Wow, number 2. If you were going to call him, you would have done so already. I have some questions for you.
I have not the time, stranger. Don't be troubling me with such things.
Excuse me, are you alright?
Me? Oh, you'd best leave. Me husband has not been himself of late. You'd best not provoke him with a few presents.
What's wrong with him? He's standing there, he can see us clearly.
He's been out of sorts of late. A touch of a curve, maybe.
What's really wrong with him?
I think he has done something he regrets. I think he signed one of the dead contracts. I cannot imagine what possessed him to do such a foolish thing.
Dead contracts?
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Dead. The Dustmen have contracts that give them the right in to somebody's body after they die.
What do the Dustmen do with the body after death?
Animate it with their black magics. Turn it into one of the walking dead. Make it a worker till it rots away.
Why did your husband sign such a thing? But because I wanted to do it, but she didn't want to do it.
He may have been goat eager to bring home some more jink than custom. He's prideful, but I think he's hurt himself more by doing so.
Can this contract be undone?
I've tried. I've spoken to the dustman he did the signing with, but he's cold and chill, like all the dusties. He even lectured me on my husband, as if I had no right to try and help him. He was cold, cruel he was.
Let me see what I can do. Who was the dustman your husband signed the contract with?
The dusty called himself Gravesend. I know not his first name. He has a table at the dustman bar in the hive, gathering dust. I believe the place is named. You can most like find him there, trying to get more people to sign his contracts.
I'll seek him out then. Where's this gathering dust bar?
Head out on to the street outside. Got to the memory stone. Then head south and west from there. You should run into it. There's one of them. Walking corpses out front.
Very well, I'll go see what I can do. We got a quest, yay!
I won't turn away such a friendly gesture. But I must ask you not to let on I asked you to do such a thing. Me husband has a terrible temper, and if he were to find out...
I promise that your husband will not find out. Let me just talk to him.
Wait, one or two? It's both the same.
Lie
No.
or vow?
Right. We can vow because we're just running outside and this guy is staying inside. We'll not talk to him about this.
I don't know.
So you want to go with 3 or whatever?
Thank you, stranger. I appreciate your help.
It's no trouble. I'll go see about undoing your husband's contract now.
It just meant that if you lied, then you could tell the husband straight away.
Mm-hmm.
If you vow, then you can't tell the husband because you made the vow.
Right.
So
I just thought about like whether it is a thing that we have to be cautious about when talking to anyone else about this. So, but it doesn't seem to be, so it's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's the same guy we spoke to try to get us to sign a contract. They are.
Really?
Mortai Gravesend.
Oh. But she said he was not excited, but like
Cruel.
calm and cruel.
Ah.
Okay.
Who was that?
Not me.
Ah, traveler. We meet again, and how may I help you on this fine singling day? Come to sign the contract, perhaps?
2.
Yeah. Are you the one who signed that dead contract with Anglia?
Mortai frowns. He looks puzzled. Mayhap? I do not recall the name, however.
Do you have that contract with you?
Morty frowns and looks in the folds of his robes. I do not normally keep the documents with me, but it may be the... Nope, I don't have it on me. Would you like me to fetch it from one of the back rooms?
Can we just go over and burn it?
I guess. If we can go there. Is it restricted? Because I now think about what happens if we tell him to fetch it. Would he get it and then, I don't know, do something with it that we can't undo it?
Then 2?
Well, but to cancel it, we would have to fetch it. So let's first let him get it.
Okay, so 1.
If you could, I would like to see it.
Hold on a moment. He steps up from the table and departs.
Wait for him to return, and then you have a feeling that you will never see him again.
After a
He just
while,
runs away.
Mortai returns, a dusty piece of parchment in his hands. He holds it up, allowing you to see it, but he does not allow it to leave his grip.
Look over it.
There it is, sir. Anger. Very somber fellow. Was quick to sign. And now a much richer fellow. You glance over the contract. It looks genuine and very official.
Very well, it looks all in order.
He puts the contract away, and you notice he tucks it into his robes instead of putting it in the back room. Mordai clicks his tongue. Does that answer your questions about the contract?
Can we steal from him?
I think we're not, we don't have enough dexterity for that.
And also the fact we're surrounded by dustmen. You can, if you steal something, even the person doesn't notice you're stolen. If anyone else is close to you, they can also spot you stealing.
Can we save and try?
We could try.
Let's try. Let's bye bye. Go outside, save, go inside, and steal. Is there something wrong?
Forgive
We're just
me,
going outside to save.
I must ask again. Are you sure we haven't met before?
Possibly. I do not recall you.
Well, no matter.
Bye.
Yes, farewell. Farewell. Something about that one.
Okay.
So you really want to steal?
Yes, let's give it a try. That's what saving a game is for.
I'd say it won't work. Maybe we should have asked him if he really keeps the stuff in that establishment and try to go there and steal it from there.
We didn't even see where it goes.
Don't think I've even got anything to steal it with. It's 7:40 AM. Good to know. No. I do remember how your yaks depends on what questions you ask or how you go after it.
Well then, let's try. We have a save game now. I hope we didn't mess up already. Okay. I had some questions. Oh, that then. Can I see the contract? Thought it would just. Yeah.
And
Well.
it immediately pulls it out, and there it is.
Yes. Okay. Okay, let's try. I would like to settle that contract.
Which means ours, which is not the
God.
right thing.
I'm afraid that is impossible. The contract is signed, settled, and binding.
Okay, so this guy is maybe the only dustman that has emotions. So maybe we could get him on the emotional side?
The only emotion he has is greed.
Huh. Well, is there any way I might be able to settle the contract with you? Maybe if we make one?
Or two. I think two could work.
Let's try 3 first.
It is
Okay.
now a matter of law, not a matter for discussion.
Well then try 4, but the contract is tearing. You're tearing me apart, Grave. Rum, rum, rum. Yep.
Morty chews over for a moment. It looks like you've negotiated him into a corner. I cannot. It is a matter of law, my friend. Besides, the burden lies upon the signer to overcome his own feelings in order to reach the true death. I cannot have...
One.
So what you're saying is that you're denying the true death. What?
No,
No.
just one more option.
The true death for the sake of a piece of parchment?
Look, it is not how you're making it out to be.
Still one.
Yeah, you obviously hold the philosophy of the dustman in contempt to dawn a man's soul over a piece of paper. Do other members of your faction know of your conduct in this regard? If not, they will soon.
Morty glares at you for a moment, opens his mouth, closes it, then opens it. By the 9 hells, here! All of a man's peace of mind. They'll be gone.
I will leave for now. Farewell. Okay, that was easier than I thought it would be.
It's because of our...
Charisma?
Yes, and intelligence is high too. Plus, we also spoke to the lady who mentioned the fact that he's not much of a dustman.
Let's talk to her.
Were you able?
Yes, I was able to get the contract from Morta. Here it is.
Oh, by the powers. You must be a devil in disguise to do such a thing for someone you barely know.
So,
You're generous today.
give her the contract.
Nine. If you could show me your husband the contract, say that you got it for him, but don't say how. I'd appreciate it.
Very well, I'll show it to him then.
This man looks haunted. His eyes are half lidded, as if he had trouble sleeping, and his hair is long and unkempt, like Chris. His beard is flecked with bits of dead skin and old bits of food, like Chris. He doesn't seem to notice you as you approach.
Hello.
The man glances up at the sound of your voice, especially that one. Hello. And his slack expression vanishes. It looks like someone has lit two fires in his eyes. Would be your business barge into my house? Get, or I'll send you back to wherever grave you crawled from.
Why can't we do the one thing we should be able to because we vowed to do this? Yeah, just show him the Dustman contract.
Because she didn't want him to know that she wasn't.
Yeah. As you pull out the contract, the blood drains out of his face. For a moment, he seems at loss for words, and his temper quickly resurfaces. Where did you get that? By the powers, you'd best tell me.
2 or 3.
I took it from a dustman named Morta. It has your name on it.
No, okay. He can't seem to take his eyes from the contract. Why'd you bring it to me? To ransom it?
No, tear out the contract.
Oh, hang on.
Saying your bunk, I couldn't say it for fraud or something. So I'll square you. Listen, saying right now in your bunk, it couldn't be used, but it could be a. That's where you anyway. Right, it's just a naughty thing. Just be careful.
That's peculiar. Ooh. Let's have a look. Well, all that's me.
Can you check online here?
I'm just seeing it now. I haven't gotten anything. I am live, but no, I didn't get anything.
You've got money in your account?
Aye.
Aye. Just.
It's unusual. But that phone was probably a block.
Click on.
When they phoned. What did it say?
It was the Royal Bank of Scotland. You need to speak to Mark James Stephen. And this is a fraud team. Right now your account's been activated. Your bank account's been activated or something. The idea is phone a bank like and get the actual number online and phone them. I would.
It's strange.
I wouldn't leave that, Mark. I wouldn't ignore it.
Okay. Where were we?
Hello. I teared up something.
Oh, you tear up the parchment, and his eyes follow the bits of paper as they float to the ground with a desperate look. He shudders slightly and straightens as if a great weight was lifted from him. Yeah. Nothing's free. Not in the hive, Cutter.
2.
Yeah. I might need a favor in the future. Could you help me?
I ransom me life to one minority, and I'm not about to do it again. We'll settle the debt now.
Well, I guess. If you feel the need to pay me, then you could use some questions answered.
Ask your questions.
Yeah, let's check the normal stuff first, and maybe ask the one later. I'm looking for a man named Ferret. Do you know where exactly I can find him?
Aye, that name be known to me, and not a fond name it is either.
Can you tell me about him?
He's one of them collectors, and one with a long shadow. Has quite a few boys as beck and call. He may not be the lord of the realm, but is not a smart one to tangle with, lord or no.
Do you know where I can find him?
Aye, but I wouldn't be doing you a favour telling it to you. One of me kin fell into his lot a few months back, and spilled some of the dark old Ferret. To hear tell, Ferret's actually got his kit buried somewhere under Ragpicker Square. To get to it, there's some kind of portal you need to jump through while carrying some junk in your hand.
Why would you ask where Ragpicker Square is? Is this where we are right now? Isn't this the place we are?
No, we're in the hive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. I have some other questions.
Ask your questions.
Sure. I've lost a journal of mine. Did you find it? Where's my journal?
I haven't seen such a thing as that, Cutter.
Okay, maybe can you answer some questions?
Yeah, maybe you can. Will answers the question why he signed that contract.
We know because you wanted money. Whatever. Can you ask why you signed the Dustman contract?
Perhaps it's the sheer amount of riches and wealth that surrounds you that distracted you. We have less than nothing, and a needed jink. Didn't seem to matter too much at the time where I might come from. And selling my body to the Dusty is a lot more honest than most work around here.
Well, what caused you to change your mind?
It's just... I saw one of them zombies in the streets a half-month ago. One of them zombies that work for the Dusties, and it stabbed me. In my heart. I knew I'd made a mistake. I didn't want to be any part of that after death.
Well, then you shouldn't have signed the contract.
A prickling sensation crawls along the back of your skull as you're about to speak. You suddenly know for a fact that he isn't likely to accept your preaching peacefully.
I would say the same. Don't go for 1.
Okay.
2.
We've all had our share of mistakes.
I suppose so.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
do you
I was
want
just
to look
curious.
for a sleeping place?
No. Farewell.
You can go to Macbeth.
Macbeth. Why?
Macbeth. Well, we
So
know...
you need to go under Ragpicker Square, but I think we heard that already. How
And
can
we
get
are
there?
carrying around junk, or he means just
No.
something else
It
worthless.
doesn't mean the junk. It is something we have to carry.
Well, we have it.
We do.
No.
We have
But-
junk.
Yeah, but it's not this junk. I don't think he knows what exactly you have to carry.
Can't hurt trying, right?
But we do have junk.
Yes.
If it was junk causing this, we would have seen a portal somewhere, and we didn't.
We didn't actually explore the whole area yet.
Okay.
We were just running around Macbeth's.
Do it.
Macbeth's
Come
house.
chat with me.
Macbeth's house.
Chat with me, my love.
See, look, like all of us, we haven't looked at it yet. Over here. Macbeth. Me breath, Macbeth. Meth. This archway leads only inches into the small building before becoming blocked by a solid wall of refuse. The rubbish is packed so tightly it may as well be stones and mortar. As you come close, however, the archway's outline begins to shimmer. You notice a handful of junk you've been carrying around begins to shimmer as well.
We have 2 junks who can thrust 1 junk into the archway.
The wall of refuge flickers, wavers, and seems to fold in on itself, revealing an open space beyond it. A passage or portal seems to have formed within the frame of the archway.
Ha! Done.
Oh, hello, creepy collector.
Let's go.
Rackpicker Square.
Just a short question. Will we now be more up to fighting? Because then I would prepare something to eat.
There's a lot of exploring, but not necessarily fighting.
So, but there won't be that many female roles.
Just don't talk to
No.
women right now.
Mostly men
Okay.
down here.
Stop talking to women.
A ragged, middle-aged collector approaches you as you enter the area. I keep hearing my neighbors making a lot of noise, and I don't know you.
I don't believe I have made your acquaintance either.
Problem?
No, that's what he should do. He does that. I'm looking for a man named Ferret.
What you're looking for is no concern of mine, Bert. What is concern to me is that you're still breathing in my presence.
What about 2?
Meet the lady?
Lady of Pain?
Oh.
But I barely remember anything about her.
Yeah, let's try that. Collecting bodies before they're dead sounds like a really good way to meet the lady.
You seem to talk some sense to the collector as he turns away from you. Watch your back, Cutter. Most here will talk to you with their blade before they bone box, and if you stay much longer, I'd be doing the same.
Whatever.
And that's it, he just leaves us.
What? Hello?
Nah, don't want any of that stuff.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
Am I back?
Oh, junk. A junk in a junkyard, who knew?
Hello.
Is it me?
I was gone.
You were gone.
I'm back.
And you're back. Watch your back. Watch your back. High quality stiletto.
Let's have a stiletto.
Stiletto. It's a weapon.
Isn't it a shoe?
No, it's a shoe.
It's a shoe, isn't
Slim
it?
dagger is a beauty among its
No.
kind. This is a one-handed thrusting weapon. A stiletto. It's not a shoe. I'll thrust you with my shoe.
I will send you a picture of a stiletto.
Stiletto. You're literally gonna send me a picture of a stiletto?
I'll send you a Google search of that thing.
I love he's like, who are you? Help! Wait, what? Who? I didn't do anything!
There you are.
Stiletto. I'm scared to look now.
Oh my god.
What the hell is that? Ah!
One picture is like women's feet, and under the heel there's like a more skin, like a heel. Like a shoe heel.
Like a shoe heel?
This is
Oh
crazy.
god, I'm stuck. Ah, oh.
Throw a bomb, throw a grenade.
Throw everything. Stop attacking, you stupid. Move! I forgot. You got the thugs down here that I angered. Hello. No, I don't want to speak to you, bish. You bish. Okay, fine. As you enter the room, a large, heavy man gets from his chair and approaches you. Oh, hold it! No, I'm not going to do that. Lo there. Name's Bish. Who might you be?
Should we lie? Saying I have no name is also stupid. The truth would be I don't know my name.
Well, that would, I would say, definitely not the best choice. None of your business.
Yeah, let's just be a tough guy. None of your business. No.
Or just ignore him and walk. Just nope.
No, let's just tell him my name is
what? I mean, what? I never seen you before. And Pharaoh didn't tell me about no aunt coming around. You best be telling me what you're doing here, Burke.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm looking for her journal.
That would be the best thing. Hi, I lost something. I think it dropped down here.
It fell down this. It fell through a portal, through the corridor, way over there, down that. Yep, there it is.
Well, we just saved, didn't we?
Oh, we did.
Let's try. I got nothing to hide and I'm so peaceful. I just want to pass through. Don't hit me, please.
Alright. You can go on. But no, this bird. You go causing trouble down there. I go crushing your skull if I see you again.
I don't want it when you got problems. Farewell.
Oh god.
I'll do what I want. Level up, yay!
That's a good point. We haven't actually looked at this in a while, have we? Leveling up. Boop. Oh, we didn't get points that time. Murray, have you leveled up? You have.
We have orange juice.
Cheers.
Orange juice. Life is complete.
Yes.
Bululu. Bulululu. Bulululu. Balalala. Balala. No? Okay, wait. I can't go in here. Someone's house.
Oh boy.
Marta.
What is this? Oh, hi Marta, what are you cooking? Looks delicious.
You see a blockish woman dressed in a heavy burlap robe. She lumbers about her room, her joints popping as she bends over to pick up objects from the various tables and she's very tired. Her hair is bound back from her head with a bone hairpin, and she has a sour, curved face expression. She's mumbling to herself in a sing-song voice.
Greetings, she's back.
Come on now. Don't be all difficult on Marta. He's being difficult, isn't he? Marta? Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Hello. Oh, hang on. Can we watch what she's doing? What is she doing? Yeah, let's watch her picking on the corpses.
Welcome back, Sonia.
From what you can see, it looks like she's digging teeth out of a corpse's mouth, with only her hands and fingernails. When that doesn't work, she pulls out a splintered wooden chisel and, mallet, and fucks the gums until the tooth snaps free, then puts it into a bag at her waist.
What are you doing? She's a dentist.
Marta leaps away from the corpse, startled, and gives a piercing shriek. Ah! She catches her breath, then hisses angrily at the corpse on the table. If that you were not, you might have said something earlier. False corpse. Nasty corpse. Yes. Have you no shame?
For a voice.
You are the one who shouldn't be shamed, knocking out my teeth like that. Have you no respect for the dead?
Like you cared for your teeth, all rotted and scattered and syrup brown. Wonderface had plopped out of your bone box. Isn't that right, Marta? Aye. All rot and gone they are.
Oh, you will be punished for your evil teeth-taking, Marta. I shall haunt you until the end of your days.
You hear this, Marta? Do you? I hear it, Marta. I hear it. Hunt me, will you? Take this and this.
Oh, stop! Stop! I will haunt you no longer. Forgive me.
Damnable deaders. That's more like it. Eh, Marta? Yes. Yes. Corpse quiet. Yes.
Knock knock. I am the one who spoke, not the cops.
How you get over there so fastest? Marta, how did she do that? No glimmer, no glimmer.
Can you?
This grave blade's blind and near death.
Okay. Grave bait.
Marta's still mumbling to herself about cops and gratitude, which you don't quite catch.
Do you think she will reply now? Who are you? I'm Marta. Oh, okay.
Marta, that's one ass who I was. He did. Nobody but mine. I'm Marta. Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress.
What are you doing except for singing?
I'm trying to get Swisberg to give up his stitches and his teethies, and he isn't cooperating. No. Stubborn as stone, isn't he, Marta? Yes, he is.
Stitches and teethies? Are you kidding? What are you talking about?
Got to pull the stitches out the teethies. Hey, Marta, perhaps you could give me a hand. I have been giving you a hand, old Betty. No need to take that tome with me. Pulling out the stitches and the teethies, yes, and the thingies inside.
Thingies inside?
I think she means organs. I hope she means organs.
Hope?
Thingies.
Yes, thingies. It's all semantics. Semantics.
That's what her name means. She's Marta the Semantic. Marta, why are you pulling out the corpse's teeth and stitches?
Put them aside, Marta. That's what I does here. Aye, Marta. We do. Stretchy thread and TVs are precious. Can be turned into jink. Strip the corpses will bring you better, Marta. Pull out TV stitches, fingers inside the corpse, strip them good, and then we'll sell them to the dusties.
What do you find in these bodies?
Thingies. The others take them.
Who?
Fat-faced gimme-pig quint. Other crutch hubble. Hubble crutch fair out ferret. In it that right, Marta? Aye, it is, Marta.
Ferret, where is he?
Where's ferret, this one asks? He is here, Smarter, isn't he? Aye. Ferrets is here, Smarter. One of the buildings here he is.
What do they think they do with the things you dig out of the corpses?
Sell for shinies.
I see. Can I ask you for some other question? Shall we ask her to dig in us to find something?
That for once a question, Smarter. Aye, Marter. He said such. For he wears the asking look on him, he does.
Yes. Can you dig in my body to find anything? Open me. Take my thingies and teeth. No, teeth not, please.
Marta can do that, can't you, Marta? Yes,
Game
you
over.
can.
I am not going to watch this.
Oh boy.
Where? You really think that's a good idea?
Can you please crack open my skull? That's a good idea. Yes, yes. I don't need this bread anyways. And here's the skull. Hang on. Let's try. Holy crap.
I have to check back on the oven. We'll be by.
Bye. Let's. The stomach doesn't make sense. We wouldn't know if there's something in there. How about my rib cage?
You lie upon the table, and Marta stands over you, a chisel and mallet at the ready. There is a sharp crack as she splits your ribcage open, and you choke back your screams as she begins to fish in your lungs. As you try and gasp for air, you go numb, then black out from the pain.
I know. Let us fall into darkness.
Your wisdom slowly returns. You see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing found, eh, Marta? Nope, nothing found, eh, Marta? No luck. Should we try again?
Check the intestines. Anything could be lodged in there, you know. Maybe a journal. Haha.
You lie upon the table, and Marta stands over you, a rusty knife at the ready. Covered in butter. I mean, there is a stabbing pain as she slices into your abdomen. The cut's brutally downwards in a saw-like motion, exposing your innards. Despite the pain, you watch in silent, morbid fascination as she plunders your organs, humming to herself.
Watch and faint.
Ah! There is a wrenching pain as Marta lifts up the ropey mass of your intestines, blood and other fluids streaming from it. Look at this, Marta. Look at this. I see. Cut there and cut there and give it a tickle. Ooh, yeah. You hear a ding as something small and metallic strikes the floor. Marta then, oh my god. Marta then dumps the soupy mass back into your torso, then reaches down and picks up the object. A ring it appears, and she flicks it to you. Pretty, eh, Marta? Yes, Marta. What shouldn't swallow such a thing? No.
Thanks. Was there anything else?
Nothing more. Eh, Marta? Should we try something else, Marta?
I don't know.
So it brought you what, a ring?
A ring so far.
So we've checked the rib, we did the intestines. We haven't looked at our stomach yet.
Well, let's try the stomach then, shall we?
Have you eaten anything lately?
Maybe I forgot.
Go for it.
Oh no, did we just do this one then?
Then we go for it. You lie upon the table and Marta stands over you, a rusty knife at the ready. There's a stabbing pain as she slices into your abdomen and cuts brutally downwards in a saw-like motion, exposing your innards. Despite the pain, you watch in morbid fascination as she lifts up your stomach.
Yeah, that's a little bit different then. Watch.
Oh, nice. Your vision slowly returns to see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing found, eh, Marta? No, nothing, Marta, no luck. Should we try again?
What about our skull? Could there be anything hidden in there? I can't imagine, but if it's like a ring thing, that could be in there too.
Sounds disgusting. Well, go for it if you want to.
Let's try crack open my skull, I don't need it!
You lie up on the table and the last thing you see is Marta standing over you, chisel and mallet at the ready. There's a sharp crack and you scream as everything goes black.
Finally, I scream. Bye.
Your vision slowly returns to see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing, found a Marta. No, nothing, Marta. No luck. Should we try again? I think we're done.
No, you got everything. Can I had some other questions?
Did for once a questions, Marta? Aye, Marta, he said such. For he wears the asking look on him, he does.
Do we need needles and thread?
No, but would you need to rest?
Yeah, I think we need to rest now. Can I rest a bit? Thanks.
Marta not. Marta home. Marta sleep here. You can sleep if you want. Yes. I don't think Marta have a problem. Does you, Marta? No. Marta, I doesn't if you doesn't.
Very well.
That grammar.
Yeah.
Marta,
Great.
does Marta prove Marta does the chisel to take out the shinies and the dingle-dingles and...
Okay, save,
Oh,
please.
imagine playing... Imagine doing an actual role play with a character like that. Stand there with
Oh,
a
boy.
rusty butter knife going, oh yes,
Yeah.
I like a jingle, I like a dingle-dingles, I want the chink-chink, come here, I
Ripping out the organs. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's a ring there. Look at. Oh, Marta, is this a ring? Yes, this is a ring, Marta.
Oh,
Yes.
it's pretty thing. There you go. It's a pretty one. Should be eating pretty things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Call it bling bling.
Mm-hmm.
Bling bling.
By the way, have you already examined that ring?
Oh yeah, let's check it.
Twisted ring. This ring looks like 3 rings that have been wrapped around each other. Just looking at it makes you dizzy.
Okay.
It adds 1 to armor class.
Can we wear it?
Yes.
Because then we should.
That's it. It's on.
Okay, it's on.
It's on. Pens not. Oh, yeah.
Okay. In one of the buildings he should be.
Quint.
Mhm.
You see a short, fat-faced man who's covered in filth and grime. He smells so bad and his teeth are rotten. He wheezes as he looks up and down and says, "Oh, Quint, you know,
Yes.
you're selling or
No
trading?
cookies?
Huh?
Yes.
Dealing, eh? With me? Or anybody, Burke? Which? Eh?
With you.
Just me? Me? Huh?
Yes, just with you.
That's so, huh? Let's deal. Huh? Oh, God. No, a one-worded thing. Huh? 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 Huh?
All right. I'm so confused.
That's it.
Oh boy.
He hasn't really got... Ooh, what's this? Angleless eye. I don't remember this. At first glance, this glass eye seems a poor replacement for a real one. However, when inserted into an empty eye socket facing inwards, its power awakens. Oh, I remember, you can take your eyes out in this game. Although the eye dulls the wearer to colors and sights, it increases his awareness of angles and shapes, giving the wearer greater accuracy with weapons and giving him a greater chance of dodging incoming missile attacks. Furthermore, mechanical traps stand out to the wearer's vision, making it easier to spot and disarm them. The user becomes more vulnerable to crushing attacks, however. Some of the fragility of the glass eye seems to be transferred to its wearer.
Okay, the good thing is it's too expensive for us, and I'm not really sure if it's a good idea to remove even one eye.
Shamanic Rod. Oh, this is a cheap way of becoming a magician. It allows you to cast Magic Missile.
But we have that spell.
We do. That's like, that'd be like if you were going to be like a warrior or a thief, you buy stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't come cheap.
Divine Sensor? Oh, well, it's way too expensive.
Oh! Farad's Court. Farad.
Oh boy.
Well, we have saved recently.
Yeah.
Let me just save again.
If he tells us to get the journal first, I kill him.
Before you is a very ancient man leaning heavily upon a crutch. His left leg is twisted, as if he tried to walk 2 different directions at once and paid the price. His maggoty-coloured skin is bunched heavily upon his skull and is flecked with liver spots. He is mumbling and smacking his lips as his eyes make a circuit of the room.
Greetings.
Ha! 'Tisn't my steady crop of jig come to Farad's waiting arms again. Greetings, corpse. Have you come to ask Farad for another jaunt into the mortuary walls?
Huh. What? Yes, I have returned. Can I please go to be dead now? Thank you. What?
1.
Yeah, I guess. Farad, I've come for some information. I've been told that you know something about me.
Know something about you. Corpse? No? Yes. Ah! No.
Ha! Farad, what is it? Did you get a heart attack?
'Tisn't a murmur's fair, corpse. No time for games. No time for fair to play the wheel. What are you asking such questions for?
The journal told us not to tell them, so maybe we go the route of number 2. I need answers, Farad. I was told you could provide them.
Eh? Now, who told you such a thing, corpse?
Huh.
1.
Yeah, well, no one told me exactly. There were those tattoos on my back. They told me to seek you out, if I ever forget myself.
Ah! So little said, so much told. I know much you would know. Much yes, much indeed.
What do you know of me?
No, not free. The question you ask, no. Much I can tell you, but the telling has a cost.
Go on.
No. This village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker Square.
Yes?
Chambers, vaults, corridors, filled with the dead, all asleep in their coffins. Somewhere in those halls, somewhere there, lies something misplaced, something mine.
Is it a journal?
Small thing, a trinket, such a trifle.
What? It's a sphere made of bronze. Ugly. Feels like an egg to the touch. It's eggy! Is it eggy? Am I right?
It does eggy smell of rotten custard.
Maybe. Is it eggy?
Farad falls deathly silent for a moment and nods. Yes. How much do you hide from me, corpse? Did you return to see if I remember what it is I want?
Do you know where this sphere is?
Why do you suppose I ask you to look for a corpse? I do not know where it is. I know it is buried deep, far deeper than any village has ever gone. It may be in the catacombs where the waters run deep, deep.
Be right back.
Very well, I'll do it, but I want to know what I'm buying with this trinket.
There's a lot of knowing rattling around in my brain box, corpse. One of them is this bit of wisdom. Everyone wants something, whatever they know or not. There is much I know about you, much that you would want to know.
What? That's much I know about you, much than you want to know. Wow. I don't think we could save. No, we did save, so we could bluff. We will not kill him. This is bullshit. Oh. Very well. I will see about finding this sphere for you in exchange for what you know. For all your brain.
Very well. A deal struck. A deal made. I don't have that. Sure. A sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, of course, there's no time to waste. Go to the gate of the south and east, and tell those slumbering fools to open it for you. Make haste. Make haste.
Very well. Bye-bye. Gate at the south and the catacombs. Okay, cool.
Now, just for the sake of the stream and what just happened, I have to end the stream here. Ooh.
Because it will be long.
And also because of what happened. Anyway. I'd rather not I'd rather not mention the details on here.
Okay.
So if anyone is actually here watching, congratulations. You're still here.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm still here.
Woo. I'll give you a rotten egg. Yeah, sure.
Give us an egg.
Yeah, I'll give you an egg. Anyway. We will, I don't know when
We have to talk about with the egg.
we do.
I guess, well, not tomorrow.
Well, no. We'll see. We'll discuss. Regardless, though, I'll probably end up putting it on Twitter, Discord,
Join the Discord.
just everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah. Join everything. Like, comment, subscribe.
Woo! We'll see you in the next stream. Bye. You can still see your head. There we go. Bye. Ow, my finger. Ah.